Hey, this is MBT Sky, and I am doing another call out reading because we have this card that continuously comes out throughout the readings during the week of Aquarius. And it's the conclusions are within reach, full moon, and eclipse. So, he's going to pull on some general vibration and figure out, because this conclusion card has been popping up so much that I'm not sure if it's only Aquarius. I don't think it's only Aquarius who are waiting for a particular answer or resolution or conclusion, but is definitely hitting for full moon and eclipse kind of energy, which comes up soon between March 13th and the 14th. So let's see what the moon is discussing real quick in general. Not associated with any particular sign, but let's just see what it wants. What's the conclusion here? So the Two of Cups, and I don't like to read reversals. I'm only reading them because they kept popping out this week, so I'm just gonna go with the flow. And the Temperance, and the Three of Swords. All right, so this is a conclusion. There may be a separation in a partnership or a relationship, and this is a discussion of a partnership or relationship that's currently separated. That the conclusion is it going to come back into balance? Are the two individuals going to get back together? Are they still like-minded, like energy, like emotion? When you talk about the Temperance, you're talking about a Sagittarius energy. Not necessarily saying that's a Sagittarius, but that's what the card is associated with. And then you have the Three of Swords, where, there's a heartbreak, a deep one. So for some, this is a partnership, relationship, friendship, kind of thing. That is, the conclusion is the Temperance, balance. One may be open to speak about how they feel, the emotional tears involved. But let's see what other conclusions is coming about. There's a balance is going to come from heartbreak, which is very interesting. Outside of that, let's see what the next one is about. So we got the King of Wands comes out in reverse. You got the King of Swords comes out in, straight up, and you got the Seven of Wands that comes here. So this is definitely a fire energy that's within a relationship. There's no motion right now. The relationship is separated. There's no motion right now. And the masculine energy, so you can't see, the masculine energy is like not trying to do anything. Deep in their thoughts, though, is where the balance are coming. This is a King of Swords, so this is air, fire energy. This conclusion is that he has to balance out. He will have to get his thoughts collected, his anger collected, his frustration collected and balanced out. But also, behind that, with this heartbreak, there are other energies that may, affect how the relationship is and kind of create the heartbreak without even knowing it. It's like it's a lot of people that may have been against the relationship itself or partnership itself. So this is a discussion of relationships. Let's see what else comes up. Strength up. We got Leo energy here. We got the Chariot energy here. We got the Four of Pentacles here. Also, what comes into conclusion? Being able to tame a rough situation gently. Also, traveling in motion. Also, this is still a balancing out, a requirement of balance regardless. There's a selfish kind of energy involved in this conclusion, and that will come about. That'll come out the darkness also. But this is about facing fear, strength. This is also about relationships. This is also about finances. There's a lot of questions that are being placed in reference to some relationships and partnerships, in finances, love, even surrounding individuals in the relationships. So just understand that in this conclusion, you have this King of Swords, the air fire energy. He has to find a balance between his air and fire. Right now, in the conclusion, it's gonna be displayed that he's being pulled in two different types of directions, or she's being pulled in two different types of directions. Regardless, the conclusion is moving forward, and it may be out of a sense of selfishness, and it's also possibly out of a sense of not wanting to face certain situations and fears and things of that nature. At the end of the day, also, the thought and the imbalance is that he's pretty much looking at these aspects here. He's looking at, breakup. He's looking at inability to flow creatively, right? And in that creates a fear also. So these are the things that will be answered during this particular time. Now, what he's not trying to hold on to or pay attention to is his heartbreak, all of the people or things or situations that may be against success and elevation or relationships, and the things that are being held on to out of selfishness. As you see, this is in two different directions. Pay attention to where the conclusions are. The conclusions is going to come down in the temperance energy, which is balancing between earth and emotion, the mindset, the thought and communication, and the light and the dark aspects of bringing you back into control, whether that requires a little bit of travel away from everybody and everything to get back into your flow. The conclusion is going to come in that. So anyway, we will talk to you later. And the thing that's funny is that in the general readings is it speaks a lot about finances when this question of the conclusion and surrounding people, friends, and social circles and things of that nature. So, pay attention to all that may seem against a particular situation. Find balance in it. Hold what's necessary for you, but don't focus on the fact that there's been separations and partnerships and inabilities in the past and fears and things. That's natural. You'll balance back out with this Chariot, which will help you move smooth forward, and you're not moving forward into heartbreak either, but you will experience it because the people, places, and things that's going to create this emotion, you have a emotional attachment to. But these things will be out in the air during this full moon and eclipse. So smooches and deuces.